Alright, so welcome to part 2 of the explanation. Here I just want to show you a couple of different things that you can see in the book. In the previous video I learned how to do this. Now this can also be a different letter. In the previous video I used x, but now I'm going to use p. You have p to the power of 4 times p to the power of 2. Now, if you watched the previous video, you should now know that this should be p to the power of 6. Now sometimes we also see other numbers here and sometimes also with a minus. So this is what you do then. You do minus 4 times 3, that's minus 12. And you do p to the power of 5 times p to the power of 6, that's p to the power of 11. So this is minus 12 p to the power of 11. Now moving on to a few other things I wanted to show you. First of all, I want to show you what happens if you have two different letters. Here we have x to the power of 3, y to the power of 2, times x, y to the power of 4. Right, so the first thing I noticed that here for this x there is no power. So if there is no power, there's actually a 1 there. But you don't have to write that down. But I mean you can remember that there's a 1 there. So now we have to calculate what this is. So we have 3 x's here and we have another x over here. So this is going to be x to the power of 4. Here you have 2 y's and here you have 4 y's. So it's going to be y to the power of 6. And this is the answer then. And the last thing I want to show you is the difference between times and plus for higher powers. And you might already know this, but just to be sure. Here we have x to the power of 5 times x to the power of 3. It's going to be x to the power of 8, because you can just add these. But if you see x to the power of 5 plus x to the power of 3, then you have no answer. Because these things are not the same. So you cannot say this is 2 times and then something. Yeah, so this is just no answer, or if you want you can write down x to the power of 5 plus x to the power of 3. So thank you again for watching.